How to motivate yourself. Guys, it's really simple. Confidence, courage, assertiveness, vocabulary, mindset, business, spirituality, emotional freedom, emotional intelligence, IQ, nutrition, discipline, sex drive, alpha male-like and alpha female-like nature. Guys, the best way to live life and the best way to motivate yourself is to become happier. Because those people who are happy have a life. Now, to have a life, you must be able to increase your communication style. Those people who can increase their communication style can become leaders. Now, to become a leader, you have to be a person who is far more disciplined than you are today. Those people who are disciplined today get to live an assertive life. Now, what is an assertive life? An assertive person or an assertive life is a person who is confident enough to take action to better their life. Now, how do you take action to better your life? Now, there are many ways that you can take action to better your life. And the first step is self-awareness. You have to become aware that you are not good enough. That's as simple as that. It's the simplest way that I can explain it. Guys, self-awareness is everything. So those people who can become self-aware can help you so much to motivate yourself in daily life. The beginning of a great successful life is a person who can journal their life every single day to become better and better and better and better. Now, those people who have vocabulary in their dictionary, those are the people who can motivate themselves every day. Now, how do you get a better vocabulary? Well, it's simple. You find a word that you have not heard of. You find the word that you already use in your vocabulary. Then you write beside the word. Say, for example, let's use the word greatness. Now, when we use the word greatness, we go on Google, we type in greatness synonym. Now, what is a synonym? A synonym is a related word to the word that you are trying to build the vocabulary from. Now, think of me as your cousin. I am your synonym, okay? Now, we are related. You are good, I am goodness, okay? That is a synonym type of nature and how words relate with one another. Now, a good person can be also a courageous person. A good person can be a confident person. A good person can be an evil person, okay? Now, in each of us, there is always a good and evil. Now, I'm not evil, but there's always something that we must better ourselves with. Now, the evil aspects of life has got everything to do with people who are unaware of what they are doing. Now, the evil aspects of life is you unaware of what you are doing right now. Now, to be unaware is an evil thing. Would you agree? Now, it may be also a good thing, okay? Now, you cannot judge life based on what happens. Now, to judge something is to miss the mark, and to miss the mark is to totally not know. Now, guys, no matter what happens, to be able to motivate yourself, you have to be able to lead, you have to be able to public speak, you have to be able to show off, you have to be able to look sexier than ever. Those people who can look sexier than they are right now, those are the people who can motivate themselves daily. Those are the people who can go to the gym. Those are the people who can lift people up. Those are the people who can sell themselves and earn millions of dollars every single day. Do you know why? Because they put the effort in, because they put the discipline in, because they study up their craft, because they're taking action, they're courageous, they're confident. Now, to build your habits, obviously you have to find out what kind of habits are letting you down. Now the best way to see all of your habits is to write down on a piece of paper everything that you do on a daily basis. Now the more that you can become aware, as I talked about, you need to become self-aware to become more motivated in your daily life. Because self-awareness is key to everything in your life. Those people who can become aware of their thoughts and how they learn and how they understand life and how they interpret life and how they communicate and how they are, as the Bible says, know yourself, know thyself. Those people who are self-aware will, in retrospection, become more self-aware of themselves to understand who they are. Now, the more that you can understand who you are, how you function, how you run, how you sleep, how you eat, how you read, how you do anything in life, how you speak, how you look at people, all of your reactions, all of your thoughts, the more thoughts that you can see that you are thinking on a daily basis, the more you have a chance to change your thinking. Now, when you change your thinking, obviously you're going to be able to solve much more of your problems. And you're going to have a lot more solutions than your problems, because you see your problems on paper, because you see who you are when you write down what is on your mind. And to do that, you must start to journal. So when you start to journal, you become an assertive person, you become an alpha person, you become a courageous person, you become a joyful person, you become a happy person, you become a person who is growing, you become a self-aware person, you become a rich person, you become a multimillionaire, you become the person who needs everything to succeed, you become the person who has people working for you, you become the person who travels the world on your own expense, you become the person who can learn on the go anytime, anywhere, with or without internet. Now, those people who can live life with or without internet and still grow, those are the people who are really motivated. Do you know why? Because they are productive. Now, productive people always have time management, and those people who have time management always can lead others, and they can always progress in a way of life in any moment. Now, when you can progress throughout life and you can become a better person than yesterday, then you can also motivate yourself even more. When you are more than enough in life, you can motivate yourself and everyone else. But if you are happy with who you are, if you are enough in life, if you call yourself and that you say that life is enough, that you are enough, that you're good enough, that that person is good enough, that the world is good enough, that your situation and circumstances is good enough, that the money you have is good enough, then guess what? You will never grow. So the whole point of how to motivate yourself is to grow daily. The more you grow, the more motivated you're going to be. And it's as simple as that. All you need to do is become more excited in life. All you need to do is communicate more. All you need to do is read more. All you need to do is become more interested in the world around you. How do you do that? You make sure that no matter what, you're always trying to find new ways to become more curious. Are you able to become curious in life? Are you able to ask a question? Because that's the foundation of an open mind. That's the foundation of someone who is interested in the world around them. Now, when you are searching for answers, you seek and you shall find. Guys, no matter what, if you seek, you will find your answers. Guys, no matter what happens, you have to be able to ask questions, because those people who ask more questions, they're the people who are more motivated. Those people who are doing less in life and who are poor and who are causing violence and who are going to jail and who are criminals and who are drug dealers, they're asking less questions in life. The whole point of life is to do more of the good side of things, making sure that you are always being loyal to yourself, loving yourself, because that's the motivation you need to become more motivated. The more that you can take care of yourself, the more that you can love yourself, the more that you can be who you need to be in front of camera, the more you can express yourself and use different approaches to the way you live life, to the way you do life, to the way you do anything in life. Guys, when you can live your life to the best of your ability, every single day, learning, growing, staying a student, becoming a beginner every single day, never knowing anything about life, never knowing about what you learn. Because when you learn, you must keep learning. So to know what you learn is to stop learning, okay? So the best way that you can learn is to make sure that no matter what, you're always growing and making sure that you never know what you are even learning, so that you can grow even more. Never put a limit on yourself by knowing. Never put a limit on yourself by being perfect. Never call yourself perfect, because if you call yourself perfect, that means that you are enough. That means that you're happy with who you are. Never be happy with who you are. Be better than happy. Be better than perfect. Be better than fine. Be better than okay. If someone asks you, how are you? Say, I'm excellent or better. I'm doing more than excellent. I'm doing more than this. I'm doing more than fine. I'm doing more than okay. I'm living my life or better. Guys, the whole point of life is to make sure that no matter what, you're always putting or better at the end of your sentences. Because or better means that if you are calling yourself fat, say, I am fat or better. I am negative or better. I am negative or better. Because the whole point of life is to become a better person. So no matter what happens, to say that I am negative or better, as I said, is nothing. But the whole point of life is to make sure that your repetition in life is getting more motivated throughout daily life. That you're always more motivated, you're staying on topic. You're not always trying to lead others into a different way of thinking when you have to speak about a certain topic that you're speaking about. Because to become more motivated in a topic, you have to stick to the topic. And now, when you're growing, the whole point of growing is to motivate yourself daily. So how do you become more motivated? You make sure that no matter what, you're growing on a daily basis, and you're making sure that those around you are being lifted by you all the time. Because to motivate yourself, you must also motivate other people, because you cannot just motivate yourself in life. If you want to motivate yourself, you also have to lead others. And leading others is a way of life, because if you lead yourself, you also have to do it for others. If you make money, you also have to make others make money too, because that's a compassionate person. That's a person who goes the distance to give a helping hand, to help someone grow, to help someone have a better life for their family and for their kids. Or to have someone in life who you can motivate to the best of your ability. It can be your girlfriend, it can be your dad, it can be your family, it can be your friends, it can be anyone, it can be yourself the most. When you put yourself the most, that is how to move forward. That is how to motivate yourself daily. That is how to motivate yourself. Put yourself first and you'll always motivate yourself. There's nothing better, guys, than a person who is always growing, who is always trying to find new ways of expression so that they can live life to the best of their potential. Those people who can craft their words in a different way every single time about a topic, they are the people who are growing. They are the people who are leading. They are the people who are compassionate. They are the people who are always leading others to a better way of life. Now, to lead yourself to a better way of life is obviously the best way that you can become happier, because life is to become happier about. Not happy, become happier every day. Read more. If you are reading, you're going to become much more confident. You're going to become a much better person. You're going to apply better information. You're going to be more updated. You're going to have more friends. You're going to have a better family. You're going to create a family. You're going to achieve your vision. And your only vision must be to be better than yesterday, to motivate yourself better than yesterday, because that's the title of this video. The title of this video is how to motivate yourself. So the best way to motivate yourself is to make sure that no matter what, you're always growing in your own eyes. Make sure that you are not disappointing anyone, but that you are always trying to grow from disappointment. Never try to be disappointed. Never disappoint your own self. Because whether you cheat or don't cheat, you are always the person who is living your life right now. So if you cheat, you're cheating no one else but yourself. And that's how to motivate yourself. Make sure that you're never cheating. Never cheat to get ahead. Because those people who cheat are liars. They are deceiving people. Never deceive. Only tell honest truth. Only tell the honest truth to people. And tell the truth. Show the truth. Okay? Show what the truth is. Because words alone cannot explain what the truth is. You need the overall picture. Now, those people who are always growing, they're the most honest. And those people who are always growing are always the people who keep their word. Now that is how to motivate yourself. Motivate yourself today by keeping your word. If you say something, keep the word and keep the promise that you are serious about it, that you are standing up for yourself in that aspect of life, that you stand for something. Because people who are showing right now integrity, they are the leaders of the world. They are the people who are inspiring. They are the people who are influencers. They are the people who will teach you the most. And now you have to be around people who are showing a massive amount of integrity to be able to become a better person. Because that's what motivating yourself is all about. It is about making sure that you do everything in your power to better yourself. Because that's how you motivate yourself. You motivate yourself by motivating yourself even more. And how do you do that? You make sure that you are writing more. You make sure that you are communicating more. You make sure that you are always reading more books. You make sure that you are exercising more throughout time. You're making sure that you're looking sexier. You're doing anything in your power to better one habit a day in your life. Because those people who are shedding the skin like a snake are always becoming newer. And now, instead of being caveman and cavewoman, become a person who is much far effective than you ever were. Because that's how you grow. That is how you become more joyous. That is how you travel the world and motivate others and also build big companies and have employees and have millions of dollars. And you have the body, you have the habits, you have the inspiration, and then people look up to you, and then people give you money, and then you're on television, and then you're on the news, and then you're making headlines everywhere, and people are eyeing you out, and they're following every single move that you're doing, because you're so aware of who you are, because you're so loving of yourself, because you keep your word, because you've got nothing to lose. But as soon as you lose your word, as soon as you go back on your word, guys, that is when you lose motivation. So the whole point of this video is to show you how to motivate yourself even more. So the whole point of how to motivate yourself is to make sure that no matter what happens, you're always growing through means of expression. Show a different style every single time. Show a different way of speaking. Show a different variety in your technique. Do something better that you've never done. Speak in a different way. Speak the same thing in 1,050 and more ways. Because the more that you can express the same thing in different ways, the better you are. So that's the whole point of becoming a better person. That is the whole point of having a better mindset. That is the whole point of becoming more courageous. That is the whole point of having more money. That is the whole point of having better habits. The better your habits, the more you can motivate. The more you can motivate, the more alpha you are. The more alpha you are, the more assertive you are. The more assertive you are, the more happy you are. The more happy you are, the more joyous you are. The more joyous you are, the more you can communicate. The more you can communicate, the more you can sell yourself. The more you sell yourself, the more you can do anything in life. You are a salesperson, okay? So what you need to do in life, you need to make sure that no matter what, you're always looking for ways to improve. You're always looking for ways to unleash the beast inside of you. As Tony Robbins says, unleash the power within you. And the best way to do that is to take more action. And the best way to do that is to take massive action. To apply the knowledge that you hear in this video. In this video especially because you are reading this video right now. But anything that you read in life, you must be able to grab it and apply it. You must be able to be encouraged by the videos that you watch. They must be able to teach you something. Because everyone wants a video that has value. No one wants to watch a woman hairdressing and doing nothing in life. No one wants to watch people who do nothing. They all need value to grow daily. So the best way to do that is to find mentors, to have more coaches, to have more mentors, to have more friends, to have more family, to have more of everything in life. Because the more that you can have, the more that you can lead, the more that you can be alpha, the more that you can grow, the more you can do anything. Those people who grow are always people who have more, because they're growing. To be greedy in life is to grow more. So be greedy. Be greedy for growth. Have more of growth. Have more of sex. Have more of money. Have more of travels. Have more of the good side in life. Always. So make sure that no matter what, you're never getting influenced by negative people, because that decreases your motivation. Be around influencers who inspire you, who encourage you, who better your mindset, who give you value. That is how to motivate yourself. Those people who can have better habits can always motivate themselves better. When you can understand how to learn, when you can understand how to grow, when you can understand how to do anything in life, no matter what it is, you can accomplish it. You can accomplish it by the mindset that you have now, by growing it. You have to grow your mindset, and you can accomplish even your wildest dreams. Because growth happens right now. Growth never happens in the future or the past. You have to make sure that no matter what, you're always growing, and in this moment, that you are always in reality. Because reality makes you bring up everything that you need to succeed. This moment is the only moment that makes you motivated. When you can be so intensely in this moment, in reality, you can accomplish your dreams in this moment, because it only takes this moment to take the action that you need to succeed. And the more action you take, the easier it gets. See, if you're reading a book, make sure that you're not just reading the book, that you're not just hearing the book out. Make sure you're applying the positive knowledge that's helping your life. If someone gives you an insight, make sure you take it and apply it. Now, what are insights? Insights is a bit of information that's helped you grow. So when you read a book, when you read this video, try to see what kind of insights have I given you that you've actually said, ha, I see now. Now, when you see that you had a ha moment and that you caught that insight that you needed to grow, that is when you start to apply that information. But what you can also do is also go and start journaling what you have learned from this video. So every time you watch a video, make sure you journal also. That is the next step. But you can also do that right now. It's so easy to journal, guys. And it's so easy to see what you learned from that chapter of the book. What you learned from the book itself. What you learned from this person. What you learned from that person. What you learned from this video. What you learned from the audio. What you learned from the music. What you learned from a certain crowd. What you learned on your travels. Write down and detail and lodge what you learn in your day-to-day life. Because the more you learn, the more you lodge it, the more you apply it on paper, the more you say, I learned this, and I learned that, and I learned that, and I learned that, the more you can see how you learn in life. So when you learn, you can only see it by seeing what you learn in day-to-day life. And then you'll say, hey, I thought I was so much smarter than this, but look at what I caught. Look at what I applied. Look at what I wrote down. I thought I knew this already. But the whole point is not knowing anything. Never know anything. Okay? Now why do I say that? Because when you know, you stop growing. When you know you are perfect. You are not perfect. You have to keep growing. You have to be better than perfect. Okay? You are better than perfect. That's all I mean. So what you need to do is always make sure that you are around the right people. You are always around influencers. You're always around millionaires. You're always around people who have better communication skills than you. Those people who have better communication skills than you in a certain language that you speak, you must learn from them. How to speak, how to do anything in life. Because those people who have better skills than you in certain areas, they are the people who can inspire you to become even more in those areas. Now, when you need a new area of skill, you go to the next person, you go to the next coach. If you want to learn Snapchat, you have a Snapchat coach on YouTube, and you just follow that person's playlist and you read all of their audio programs inside the playlist. You watch all their videos based on Snapchat, And then for Facebook, you go to another coach on YouTube and you say, who can I pick as my coach for YouTube? And then you go, for example, for Facebook and you write, who can I pick for my coach for Facebook? And then you pick a coach and then you go into their playlist and they have this playlist for all the Facebook videos that they made that can help you to market better on Facebook and to sell yourself on Facebook. And then you read all of their playlist on ×2, read the fastest possible way. This video, you must be reading it on ×2 right now. You must be reading it faster because that's how you understand more, that's how you do more, that's how you communicate better. So then when you go for Instagram, go and get yourself a different coach on Instagram. Have yourself 3 coaches, 1 coach for Snapchat, 1 coach for Facebook, 1 coach for Instagram. The next one, you go for Twitter. Find yourself a Twitter coach, someone who specializes on YouTube right now, who's better than you and getting more success than you on Twitter, and go and make them your coach for free. And then go on TikTok and go get yourself a TikTok coach. Have 5 coaches, 5 different ones, and learn from them. And then for sales, go and find yourself a sales coach, someone who's really successful. Go find yourself a wealth coach. Go find yourself a spiritual coach. Go find yourself a sports coach. Go find yourself a tennis coach, whatever it is. There are coaches in all aspects of life that are better than you right now. So what you need to do is always make sure that no matter what, you're always bettering yourself in those areas. Because knowledge can get you to a certain point. Now, when you have a certain amount of knowledge, you can only have a certain amount of action. So if you have knowledge that is a 10 out of 100, you can only take action up to 10 out of 100. So what do you need to do? You need to learn more about that subject. So to do YouTube, get yourself a YouTube coach, someone who is more successful than you in that area, learn from them and what they did, and then apply it. And then once you get more successful in that area and you're more successful than that person, guess what? Change coaches and start to go even further into someone who's got even more views than that person. Start to go even higher all the time. And then find yourself a better coach than that person. Move on, because that person who is coaching you before is not coaching you how it's supposed to be. So you need to get higher to someone who can coach you even higher than that coach that you had before. But no matter what, you guys must be able to learn more so that you can take more action. Do you understand that? So as soon as you start to apply more information about your life, about what you do, about what is positive in life, the better you get. Those people who can apply information from other people can also conquer the world. Now, it's not about conquering the world, it's about conquering yourself. Now, those who can conquer themselves and conquer their mindset and be in control of your mindset, then you can conquer the world. It is far greater to conquer your mindset than it is to conquer another person. Because once you conquer your mindset, you are the best version of yourself. And that's the best thing you can ever achieve in life, for yourself and for the world. Those people who are better than themselves and better than yesterday, they are the inspirations of life. Now, as soon as you become better than yesterday, you can inspire the world all you want. But you never inspire the world all you want. You only inspire the world how much you need to. And how much do you need to? You need to go all the way. You need to give it 100%. How much percent do you give yourself? Now, the number that you have in your head, you need to increase that. Okay? And if you set 100%, you need to increase that number. Okay? You need to give yourself the 100% and even more in life. Because no matter what, guys, you need to be able to always be able to better yourself. Be able to become more spiritual. Be able to have more money. Do what you need to do to get better. And work and always do what is best for you. And also, when you are also motivating yourself, make sure that no matter what happens, you're always making sure to grow from what you said. Make sure that you are always expressing yourself in the best kind of manner. Those people who can express themselves and who can always lift you. They're the ones to be around. They're the ones that you need in your life. Never be around people who are toxic. Never be around people who are disturbing you. Never be around people who are making you angry or making you irritated or annoyed or frustrated. Those people who have a great amount of discipline also have a great amount of success. Brian Tracy. So when you can have many mentors in life and you can grow, that is exactly how to motivate yourself. It is by knowledge, knowledge, knowledge. Robert Kiyosaki. Guys, no matter what, courage makes money. Grant Cardone. No matter what happens, guys, you need to change your approach. Tony Robbins. Make sure that no matter what, guys, you're always motivating yourself, you're always inspiring, and you're always giving more value to the world. Because when you are motivating and you're becoming more generous and you're giving more value, you are always going to motivate yourself even more. So no matter what, make sure that you're always becoming bolder. You're becoming a more controversial person, a person who is a conversationalist. Those people who can have a conversation all the time and who can be outspoken, who can speak in front of crowds, they are the people who can lead. Now, to lead is to become even more motivated. So try to seek to lead even more. But never try, just do it. As Nike brand says. Make sure that you just do it, because that's the foundation of becoming a leader. Now, I can show you the way, but you must walk through it. You must do it. And no matter what, anyone can show you what you need to do, but you need to do it. There's no one else going to do it for you, but the more you do, the better you become. The stronger you become, the wiser you become. The more money you have, the more you have everything, the more that you can be all that you can be. John C. Maxwell. Guys, no matter what happens, just make sure that you're always expressing the person you are. Express it in the best way possible and make the best YouTube videos on the planet. Make the best day on the planet. Have yourself the best day. Have yourself the best food. Have yourself the best girlfriend. Have yourself the best friends. Have yourself the best influencers. Have yourself the best travels. Have yourself the best money in the world. Have yourself the best everything. Because you deserve the best. And honestly, you do deserve the best. So give yourself the best. Give yourself 100% and more. Give yourself all that you can in life. And you'll never regret it. You'll always be more worthy. Be more worthy. Seek to be more than enough. Never just be enough. Never be satisfied. Never be upset. Be upset. Be upset. Go and cry. Go and cry. But guys, never be upset for more than 24 hours. Okay? Remember that. If you are upset more than 20 hours, if you are upset for more than 24 hours, go and see the doctor. Go to the hospital and say you've been upset for 24 hours. You've been crying for 24 hours. Because at least you're going to tell someone and you will not kill yourself. Guys, never try to be more upset than 24 hours in life. Be upset, cry for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. But if it keeps on dragging on, if you keep dragging yourself on to be upset, it's very depressing. So stay away from depressing thoughts. Stay away from depressing people. Stay away from drugs that make you depressed. Be a person who is energetic. Eat better. That's going to make you more motivated. Stay sober. Stay sober in life. That's going to make you more motivated. Read more books. That's going to make you more motivated. Gain more money. That's going to make you more motivated. Build a business from scratch. That's going to make you more motivated. Have a passion. Have a purpose in life. Give value. That's going to make you more motivated. Look better. Go to the gym and build better habits. That's going to make you more motivated. Become a person of value and a person who is becoming stronger every day, more successful, more speed. You have more speed in life because speed is everything. When you can have more speed in life, you can motivate yourself even more. It is about having fast reactions, but positive reactions. It's about taking more responsibility. So the more that you can take responsibility is the more that you can be accountable for your actions. Now, accountability is responsibility. Responsibility is courage. Accountability is confidence. Accountability is assertiveness. Responsibility is alpha-like nature. So guys, you have to be able to link words also. You have to be able to teach yourself as you learn. You have to be able to learn your learning style. You have to be able to learn who you are on a daily basis by teaching what you understand. Never teach what you know, teach what you understand, what you've learned in life. Teach your wisdom. When you give someone your best, give them your wisdom to lift them up. When you lift people up, you're giving them your best. So no matter what, guys, make sure that in your life right now, you have someone who is lifting you up. Surround yourself with uplifters. Surround yourself with people who are upbeats, people who are influencing, people who are millionaires, people who are lifting the world, changing the world around them, giving money, billions of dollars to other people. Surround yourself with those people and go where they go. When they come into your area, give them $70 because they're going to teach you something. Be around rich people. Be around people who are always doing you good in life. Those people who criticize you and negatively impact you in a negative way, maybe scare you, intimidate you, talk shit behind your back, backstab you, take your girlfriend or take your boyfriend. Stay away from those people. Stay away from those crowds. When you walk into a room, it must be, hey! It must be a nice and celebration that you came in. If you come in and you go, and if you come into a crowd and they go, oh no, it's Danny, and they're not really excited to see you, then you must not be there anymore. It's as simple as that. Because if you keep going to a place who is not happy to see you, who gives you no love, who shows you no love, then you deserve better. Guys, you deserve people who love you. You deserve people who will give you everything in life. And to surround yourself with people who are better mindsets than you are right now, people who have better skills than you, that is how you motivate yourself. Learn something. Stay a student. Live in the present moment. Sleep enough in life. How much sleep is enough sleep? Enough sleep is enough sleep. It's not 8 hours a day. It's not 12 hours a day. It's not 2 hours a day. If you need 12 hours and it's enough for you, that is the amount you need. If you need 2 hours a day to sleep and that's enough for you, that is the right amount of sleep for you. So the best thing you can do, guys, is just be in growth mindset. Read books on growth mindset, read books on emotional intelligence, read books on sobriety, read books on becoming a vegan, read books on increasing your energy, increasing your focus, increasing your concentration, becoming more disciplined, productivity. Read books on productivity, read books on time management, read books on motivating, read books on money, read books on finance, read books on business, read books on success, read books on building better habits. Read books on mindset, read books on psychology, read books on philosophy, read books on responsibility, read books on love, relationships, friendships, marriage, read books on exercise, read books on health, read books on gym, building muscle, read all those articles on Google. Use articles to boost your way of life. It's for free on Google. Use Google as your go-to method to learn. Go on YouTube and type in all those books and all those ways of thinking and learn from YouTube. How do you get more focus? Press it on YouTube. Make that person your coach. If you see that person is successful, do it. Guys, make sure that you're always around the right people, but become the right person for yourself first. Conquer your mindset, conquer your habits, be on top of life. And make sure that you're planning every single day, because that is how to motivate yourself. That is how to become a better person. The moment you can plan your life, you plan to succeed. Those people who plan always have something to do. They're always better than themselves yesterday. They're always doing more. They're always showing the world what they can do. They're always making sure they're always inspiring. They're always lifting people, because it's about lifting people to become the best. Lift people so that they will always remember you. It's worth it, guys. It's worth to improve yourself. It's worth to have more love in your life. So give yourself the love first. Never put other people first. Never be a people pleaser. If you need to do something and other people are asking you to drive them, then you do something and forget them. Say, I have to do something, man. Leave me alone. Guys, put yourself first. Make sure that you're becoming productive and make sure you're building a business from scratch. Do you know why? Because it's better to have your own business than to work for someone else's business. It's better to work for yourself than for someone else. It's better to start from scratch than to start with someone who's built a business. Do you know why? Because at least you get to learn every step of the way. It's better to be poor than become rich than to be rich and stay rich. Guys, it's better to be poor first, then become rich and then stay rich. Because at least you get to see two sides of the spectrum. Those people who are poor today and become rich and then keep the generations going to become rich, they're the people who are leaving a legacy. Because the whole point of life is to leave a legacy. So leave your brand, leave your legacy. You, your face is your brand. Brand yourself every single day. Show yourself on camera. Show yourself in a cartoon show. Make yourself your own cartoon show. Make yourself your own TV show. Be an interviewer and interview stars. Make yourself the best dancer in the world. Make yourself what you need to be to become better. That is how you motivate yourself. You spark the plug that you need through other people who are going to encourage you. So listen to people who are motivational speakers and they are going to lift you towards your passion. If you're fat, read nutrition, get into health, start reading health books, start reading and indulging in health books and nutrition and veganism and read about it. Be open-minded because then you'll lose weight. To lose 47 kilos, guys, I had to dive into nutrition. I had to dive in and learn for myself. No one taught me. No one taught me how to be a nutritionist. No one taught me how to do my own diet. I taught myself. My university became the food supermarket called Woolworths in Australia, Aldi in Australia, Coles in Australia. I'd go and seek every single food in the supermarket. Think about how many foods there are in the supermarket. I've seen most of them. You know why I say most of them? Because there's still more to see. I've seen 99% of the food out there on the planet right now. And I still got that 1% to go. And it's always got to be that 1% to go because I still leave room for improvement. But guys, no matter what, I'm still learning nutrition myself. It's been 1 year vegan for me right now. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm never proud. I'm just grateful. So, no matter what, guys, just make sure that you're always improving yourself. Make sure that you are just becoming better. Become a better speaker. Become a better motivation for yourself first. And then for your parents. And then for everyone else. Give yourself the money first. Use other people's money to boost your success. But then return the money. But also make sure that you're consciously investing your money. Because more money equals more motivation. More money gives you happiness in life. Do you know why? Because more money buys you more experiences, and experiences buy you happiness. Okay? More experiences give you happiness. Okay? So always seek to invest your money into the best places. But happiness is an ultimate journey to within. What does that mean? It means that you have to go inside to become a better person. You have to seek the answers from yourself and you have to solve your own problems. No one's going to solve your problems unless you give them money. But to solve your own problems is for free. And all you do is get a pen, and you have a paper, and you start writing. Or get your electronic device, your iPhone, your Samsung, and start to write. Write, write, write. 120,000 words a day. Write and write, because the more you write, the better you become at communication, the better you brand yourself, the better you become, the more you lose weight, the more you become aware, self-aware, and self-awareness is everything in life. Those people who can become self-aware of what they say, they can do anything. They can go places, they can love themselves, they can have the best marriages, They can have the best sex in the world. They can have everything and anything in life because they are good enough to journal. Journaling is everything. I journal 80 hours a week, guys. Bare minimum. I journal bare minimum 80 hours a week. Do you know why? Because journaling helps me to unlock the power within me. It helps me to see exactly how I learned and what I learned today so that I can give out this kind of video, so that I can speak like this in the video, so that I can do my best for you, so that I can give you my best, so I can give you my value, so that you can grow, so that you can become a better person out of it. What do I get out of it? I start to grow. I grow because I use different forms of expression in this video compared to my other videos. So when you are comparing yourself, always compare yourself to yourself only, because you are your only competition in life, and you must be able to always up the level of yourself. Never try to up others without upping yourself first. If you say to someone, you must not do that, make sure that you are not doing it. If you say you must do this, you must be able to do that too. You cannot say for someone to do something but you're not doing it. Okay? Because if you do that, then you're a hypocrite. Make sure that when you talk, when you are a talker, when you are a big talker, make sure that you are a person who is a big back-upper. Make sure that when you talk it, you back it up. Right? That's how you live life. That's how you become more motivated. That's how to motivate yourself. You become a becomer. You become a person who's always increasing their chances, increasing their luck, increasing their hope. Do you know how? Through driven aspects of life, through your sex drive, through the person you are, through lifting yourself daily, through journaling, through writing, through audio programs. Make audio programs, give people value, create more content, write more books, give more people free stuff so that you can do more. Trial and error is everything in life. Those people who never take the chance to fall, they never succeed. The more that you can fail is the more you can become motivated. So seek to double your rate of failure, as someone said. So no matter what, guys, always seek to increase your chances, to increase the odds, to always look for opportunities. Be open-minded to everything that's going on. When you see an opportunity to learn something, dive in right away. There's no hesitation to learn. Have no hesitation to learn from an author. Those people who never pick up books, they're never learning, they're never growing, they become nobodies. They are poor all their life. They go towards age 60 and they're broke because they never read. They're never updated on the world, and because they're never updated in the world makes them a victim, okay, because they themselves made them that. The only person that you must be improving is yourself, no one else. You don't have to improve anyone else, just improve yourself, and success speaks louder than words. When you have the big muscles, when you have the communication style, when you can talk, and you can back it up, I promise you, you have all the millions of dollars you need in life. You have everything in life. When you can back it up, guys, your word is your everything. The more you hold it, the more you can do it. And make sure that no one brings you down in life. Never be around people who laughing like fucking idiots. Never be around those people. Be around people who are inspiring you. Be around people who are never making fun of you. Be around people who are more like you need to be. Now what do I mean? I mean that you must be around people who will increase your ability to become a better person. And to become a better person, you can become a better person through nutrition. Just by learning more nutrition. You can become a better person through discipline, just by increasing your disciplines. And how do you increase your disciplines? You take action and you say, no, I will stay away from McDonald's. And because you stay away from McDonald's, you've increased your discipline. And then next week you say, I will stay away from KFC. And now you're staying away from KFC and McDonald's because you've upped your discipline. And then you stay away from 1,000 foods and you've upped your discipline. You started to lose weight. You started to become a health freak. and you start to become a gym freak, and then you start to lead people through health, and then you start to teach people in a big seminar. You start to make big seminars around it, and you start to make billions of dollars, and then you start to become very popular, and paparazzi is following you because all you did was stay away from 1,000 foods, which helped you to increase your lifespan by 10 more years. And then you look much healthier, and you speak much more clearly because you're not eating sugar, because you're not eating fatty foods, because you're not eating unhealthy foods, because you stayed away from the meat, because you stayed away from the sodium, because you're very healthy in the way you eat. You get to live longer, you get to manage your time better, you get to be happier for 10 more years. You gain an advantage over your competitors because you live longer. And then you go out and teach the world your insights. And then you're doing it for free, but you're making money. Why? Because popularity brings in the money. Now, you always have to be able to make more money. Never just do it for free. Seek to price yourself in life. Price yourself, because that's the only motivator to make you better. Be able to say, yes, go buy my course for $10,000 because it's going to change your life. And do it. And always stick to it. Never fall from your price tag. Everyone has a price in life. So make sure that no matter what, you're always looking to up your prices. Make sure you're more valuable and your price will increase. The more valuable you are, the more people are going to give you money. And more money is always a good thing. So no matter what, always seek to have more of it. Always seek to have more wisdom. Always seek to be a better person. Always seek to become a better person, and always seek to be a better person for yourself and everyone else. But yourself always first. Always seek to better yourself and put yourself above people, because that's how to motivate yourself. There's no other option. Growth mode motivates you. Those people who are dying never have nothing to say. It's so boring. They're so boring because they have nothing to say in life. They're not learning, they're not reading. They're in the same crowd all their life. They're in the same job all their life. They're in the same town all their life, and they're just boring people. So to get out of that crowd, to go away from your family, and to inspire yourself daily through planning will always make you richer. Seek to become richer in life. Seek to have more. Seek to be a better person. Seek to always love and give more of love. Give more of yourself every single time. And when you give, hold nothing back. Do you know why? Because as soon as you hold 1% back, you never gave your 100%, and you always feel guilty about it. But make sure that when you feel guilty, that you never hold on to guilt for more than 24 hours. Because guilt is being upset. Guilt is shame. Guilt is secrecy. Never seek to be in secret. Never seek to have a double life. Never seek to be in shame. Never get shamed by other people. Never be in guilt for 24 hours. Never be around people who guilt you. Never be around people who make you secretive. Never be a person who is doing secretive things in life. Seek to expose yourself more and more so that you can become more of an influencer, because those people who are secretive, those people who are ashamed, those people who are guilty, never are influencers of life. They don't have social medias. They don't even show their face because they're so secretive about life. They're so ashamed. They're so ashamed of who they are. They're so guilty of who they are that they cannot even show their face on camera. They cannot even talk 1 hour giving value on a YouTube video because they're so ashamed of who they are. I've got nothing to be ashamed about. I've got nothing to be secretive about. I've got nothing to be shy or guilty about, or ashamed or whatever. Do you know why? Because I have no anxiety because I'm better than yesterday. Now, everyone has anxiety to a certain extent, but me, I'm always better than yesterday, and that means that no matter what, each day I grow, my anxiety lessens. It gets less and less, and I get more confident. The more that you can remove your anxieties and your shame and your guilt and your secrecy, and stay away from the people that make you ashamed, that make you guilty, that make you secretive, the more you can become motivated. The more that you can become self-aware, the more that you can become the minority, which is the 1%. Now always seek to be the 1% of the world. Be the misfit of life. Guys, for 9 years, I was rejected by my community. Do you know why? Because I was rejecting myself. Now, I was the guy doing drugs. I was the guy doing ice. I was the guy doing cocaine. I was the guy smoking weed for 3 years. I was the guy for 7 years smoking cigarettes. I was the guy who had insomnia for 5 years. I was the guy who was obese class 2 for 3 years. I was the guy on medication for schizophrenia. I was the guy who ended up in rehab before in my life. And I have no need to be in rehab anymore because I'm out of rehab. But the thing is, the best thing you can do is say, I'm out of rehab or better. Now, when you are confirming your life, you just have to be able to always better yourself than how you were. Do you know why? Because you never want to go back to how you were. You want to stay sober in life. Now, throughout my 20s, I stayed away from alcohol, for most of the time. Around 21, I had a few beers in that year, and 22, I started to go sober. And then I relapsed and I started to do ecstasy pills and I started to do all this kind of stuff. And now I'm off the ecstasy pills, I'm off the drugs, I'm off everything or better. See, I have no need to do ecstasy. I have no need to do drugs. I have no need to go back to drugs. Do you know why? Because I positively reaffirm myself once again to never go back. But as soon as I say I started the ecstasy pills, guess what? In the future, I will do that. But guess what? Now I will repeat that I will never do ecstasy pills ever again. Because I have no need to do ecstasy pills. Because I have no need to do drugs. I'm better than drugs. And that's how it stays. Do you understand that? Because your words come into flesh. So to become more motivated, make sure that your words are positive things about yourself. Because more positivity will do more for you than negativity ever will. Zig Ziglar. Guys, no matter what, the whole point of your life is to make a fortune. So work on yourself more than you do at your 9-to-5 job. Jim Rohn. Guys, no matter what happens, you have to be able to always be a person of influence, always be a person of value. A person who is always inspiring, a person who is always improving themselves, is a person who is a valuable person, a person who is always inspiring. Now, as Albert Einstein said, become a person of value. Do you know why? Because that's how you motivate yourself. That is how you increase your vitality, your strength, your composure, your everything in life. Your drive, your determination, your sex drive. And sex drive is everything in life. When you have a bigger sex drive, when you have a high sex drive, you can speak like this. You can do everything. You can communicate to the best of your ability. You can sell yourself. You can give value because you're a learner of life. Now, always stay a student. People who stay a student are always people who are growing, are always people who are leading. They're always people who are, no matter what, lifting you up because they are an upbeat person. People who are an upbeat person are people who are always inspiring. So no matter what, guys, just seek to see that you seek to it to become the best version of yourself. Because there's nothing greater than the person who is always influencing, who is always inspiring, who is always becoming better in some type of way to inspire and to encourage and to become more disciplined and to become happier for themselves only, for no one else. When you live life, you don't live it for your kid, you don't live it for your mum, you don't live it for your dad, you don't live it for your grandma, you don't live it for your friend, you don't live it for your wife or husband, you don't live it for anyone but you. Do you know why? Because if you live your life for someone else, that person will always disappoint you. People will disappoint you if you put them above you. Because if you put people above you, that means you try to please people, you try to make people happy, and that's the error of life. Never try to make people happy. try to make yourself only happy. Try to make yourself only happier. Never try to make anyone happier. Try to make yourself happier. Okay? Focus on yourself. Never focus on anyone else. Because that's the definition of taking care of yourself 100%. And to take care of yourself 100% is to love yourself 100%. So to do that, you have to stay sober. You have to let go of the alcohol. You have to let go of the caffeine. You have to let go of anything toxic in your life. Negative people, alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, illegal drugs, medication. Any type of medication, let it go and never take it again. Eat better foods. Let go of preservatives. Let go of yeast extract. Okay? Let go of any chemicals that are bad for you. Let go of Red Bulls, caffeinated beverages, cocoa powder. You don't need it in life. Let go of chocolate, sugar. Try to lessen your sugar intake. Try to lessen your sodium intake. Try to eat lower fat food. Try to eat more plant protein. Look for the foods in life that have high plant protein. Okay, because that's how you motivate yourself. Guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And please, at the bottom of this video, please engage with me. Say something positive, say something negative. It doesn't matter as long as that you are writing to me and that you are encouraging me to do more videos. Because I really love what I do and I do it for myself only. But I make sure to give you value along the way so that you can improve yourself. Guys, engage with me and ask me questions. Ask me something that you have never thought of and also something that you would really love to understand. And I will make a video about it. Also, please visit my Instagrams. @GrowthCoach007. @DannyMilivojevic is my branding awareness Instagram. You can find all my beautiful photos on my @DannyMilivojevic Instagram. Also, my Veganism Media account on Instagram. I've got 3 Instagrams. You can find it @DannyMilivojevic, which is on the it's inside the bio link. So you can find it on the bio link inside my description on my Instagram account, which is the bio link. You click the bio link and you can find all my social medias, and you can also grab yourself 3003 quotes in 3 separate books. For 1001 quotes to inspire your soul growth by Danny Milivojevic, former schizophrenic. And also you can also grab my Ultimate Road to Success book on audible.com. Guys, no matter what, make sure to also add me on Snapchat, give me a thumbs up, subscribe please to my videos so that you can have more of these videos. And you can also click on this video, this video, this video, this video, so that you guys can continue the road to a better way of life. Guys, make sure that no matter what, you're repeating this video 10 times because it's still going to motivate you, it's still going to encourage you even after the 10th time of reading it. And the next time you read this, make sure that no matter what, you're reading this video right now on ×2, which is the fastest speed for YouTube in 2019. And that when you repeat my videos and when you watch my videos, watch it faster than the normal speed. Okay, try to read in the fastest way possible because that's the way to improve your mindset. That's the way to gain more clarity. That's the way to increase your composure, to become a better person, and to do everything in life to make you succeed. Okay, so guys, no matter what, enjoy your day and just make sure that no matter what, you're always improving, you're always growing, you're always making yourself happier and always focusing on yourself. Guys, no matter what, make sure you grab yourself a selfie stick so that all you can do is just click this button and you have no need to press the iPhone, okay, to end your video. But just remember guys, every time you wake up, there is no end, there's no ending a video. All you need to do is just make sure that you're always beginning, okay? Make sure you're always starting where you left off. To give value where you are right now, okay? All it takes is your mindset right now to teach something from your experience to someone else, and then to keep teaching it and to practice that craft all the time, every single day, every single year, every single decade for your life. Because your craft, you must be able to practice it, and practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes better, and better is perfect. Better is not perfect. Better is better than perfect, okay? So make sure never to be perfect, be better than perfect, okay? So guys, have a wonderful day, and make sure that no matter what, you're never upset about how you finish off your videos, because remember, there is no finish and you just have to practice, okay? You just have to become a better person. That's all it is. So make sure that no matter what, you're always inspiring, you're always growing, and you're always encouraging.